Hey guys, welcome back. Boy, it has been a minute since I have been in my craft room. As some of you may or may not have noticed, I have been offline for almost a month and a half, almost 2 months actually. So after my craft fair that I had, I was burnt out. I was done. I was emotionally and physically exhausted. There was one weekend I slept 60 hours. Yeah, so I just kind of got into a bit of a burnout and a funk, and I couldn't pull it together, and I'm just slowly coming out of it now, and I'm so excited to be back in my craft room for the first time, like I said, in almost 2 months. And I thought it would be fun. Let's not dwell on the negative, so let's get into the positive. I want to work on a Harry Potter journal. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time now, and I think this is just the journal that will get me back into my creativeness. I think with all the spells and wizardry and just beautiful images, I am looking forward to getting back into this. So the kit that I am using, it's from Etsy, and it's from Compass and Ink. It's called Wizard's Journal. I will try and remember to link it down below. Yeah, so let's get started. So I have printed out some of the digitals, and I've done them double-sided, and I have trimmed them down because I have a few more pages to go here. But when you print them out, of course, they come with that border. No matter how hard I try, I always end up with some sort of border. So these ones I've trimmed up, and these ones I have yet to do. But I wanted to start really with the cover. I think starting with the cover always gives me the creativity I need to kind of see the journal come together. So I am starting off here. This is a just a vegetable thins cracker box that I have trimmed down, and it's one of the family size, which works perfectly because it fits the pages quite nicely, and we'll have like room for me to put an eyelet in there. And yeah, I just really like the sizes of these boxes. It just gives it a little bit more space around the edge for the journal. So the idea that I had in mind was actually covering this to give it that kind of old grungy look. If you didn't get to see my Dungeons and Dragon journal, I will try to link that as well. And yeah, I loved how that outside of that journal cover came together, so I wanted to recreate that. So our base is this cracker box, and I'm going to set that aside. And then I have this grocery bag, this paper grocery bag that I trimmed down to size just to cover the journal. And I've been scrunching it and crunching it, and I've been rubbing it on my carpet upstairs just to give it that frayed kind of old look. And that's just I'm crumpling it up, and I want to grab some inks, and I'll show you what we'll do next. Okay, so I have the inks that I want to use. I want to use the salvaged patina. This is just the regular distress ink. And then I'm going to use Vintage Photo. Now the only distress ink Vintage Photo I have is this small little cube, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my distress oxide for this one in Vintage Photo, and I think it'll be fine. Alright, so again, just really crunching it up, really just kind of get the wrinkles in there. The more wrinkles, the better this is going to look. Alright. And then we'll just pull it out. Take a look at it. So I do have a seam right here, which I think should be okay because that is going to kind of go on our spine for the most part. Let's see what side. I don't think it really matters. Oh, it looks like I got a rip here. That's okay. I don't think it really matters which side I ink up. So let's go with this one. So now that you have your paper all kind of crumpled and crinkled, we want to bring out the texture, more of that textured look. So I'm just going to take my Distress Oxide ink pad, And oh, it looks like it's actually falling out. So you have to kind of be careful. But I'm just going to run this carefully just over top, and it's going to kind of, the ink is going to catch on the kind of the raised bumpy bits. And this just really helps it to give that aged look, really make those wrinkles stand out and give it depth and all of that good stuff. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So you can really see how that, like the difference here. If I fold this over, you can just see this is kind of really one-dimensional, but once you add that distress ink, look at that, that's just gorgeous. Okay, now we're going to add some of this salvaged patina. Again, that's going to give it that really kind of aged, you know, almost like a tawny look. Yeah, just again giving it some more texture and dimension. Now, as you can see, some of the distress oxide is coming off on my ink pad here. That's okay. I'll just rub it off on a piece of scrap paper later and it'll come off. It's not going to wreck it. Just kind of, yeah, it just adds kind of that green look and makes it look a lot more leathery in my mind. Grunge it up. Oh, I tell you, it feels so good to be back in the craft room. It's been a while. I don't know what was going on. I just kind of hit a funk, and you know, my anxiety was just out of control, and I just had this wicked bout of depression. I didn't want to do anything. Just blah. And the holidays are, you know, hard for me, because I lost my dad around the holidays, and then I lost my father-in-law 2 years ago. It'll be on New Year's Day. So the holidays are just, you know, they're hard. Like, yeah, I know they're supposed to be meant full of joy and happiness and love and, you know, all about the kids and stuff, but it's hard. It's hard when you're missing those key people in your lives around the holidays. So yeah, holidays are done, which is good. I just need to get through New Year's Day, and then we'll be fine. And we're, you know, we're into January, February, and hopefully spring will be upon us before we know it. So I'm just going to grab a sip of coffee here. So yeah. Okay, we have this all beautifully grunged up. Kind of might come in actually with an even darker than a vintage photo. Let's see what I have here. I have this little one here, this gathered twigs. This is just another brown, but it's just a bit, oh yeah, see? Can you see that? It's just a bit darker, but I think, yeah, this needs a little bit of this as well. So don't be afraid to pull out your inks and play around with just swiping them on paper. You know, it can create some really cool looks. Like really fun covers. Okay, get myself all nice and inky. That's good. I haven't been dirty in a while here with crafting, so okay. There, I think that looks good. I'm happy with that. Just gonna wipe my hand off on a cloth here. So yeah, how are you guys doing? What have you been up to since I've been away? Did you get a lot of crafting done? Did you get a lot of cool crafting stuff for Christmas? That's always fun. Let's see here. So I think I want to go ahead and glue this down, and I think what I want to do is let's use our 3-in-1 glue for this. Okay. Now always be careful if you're using this type of glue, this in Fabri-Tac. If you have your nails done, it will eat the nail polish off your nails. Thankfully mine are gel, so with the gel coating, so it doesn't usually affect them, but just be aware that if you are wearing nail polish and working with this type of glue, it does have acetone in it, and it will take the polish off. And sometimes that polish gets transferred onto your papers, and that's not so cool. Okay, so I want to put a lot of glue, especially close to the edges here, just to get a good seal. I'm surprised this stuff is running as well as it is, having not been used for so long. That's good. Nice big bead of it on the edges. There we go. I'm actually excited to get my nails done tomorrow. I'll get rid of the Christmas snowflakes on them, and I don't know what we'll do. I'll have to figure out what to do. My nail lady's always so much fun. She's good to me. I come in and ask her to do weird things, and she's always game. So this time I'll just let her do whatever she feels like, maybe. Okay, so lots of glue, and I think I want to add even a bead kind of down on these edges. So yeah, don't be shy with the glue. We really want this cover to stay on. Okay, and especially because we've wrinkled it up, it's not going to lay like as smooth and tight to it, so we want to make sure we got lots of glue on there. Okay. Also want to take a bit of time here just to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I was surprised that even while I was away, I had some new subscribers join. So thank you very much, you guys, for joining and seeing what my channel is all about. Yeah, so hopefully I'll have some fun new projects coming up here. I'll take some time to figure out where we want to go. So this Harry Potter one is the number one that I wanted to get done. And yeah, so thanks for joining. I think another kind of reason why I got kind of so down in the dumps, subscribers are funny things. You know, and YouTube itself is a really funny thing. I know someone who does a YouTube channel, and their channel is not my style. It's just, yeah, it's one of those channels where they comment on other videos. I don't know what to call it. It's like just mind candy videos. I don't want to call them rubbish videos, but just not a lot of substance to them, right? Like they're kind of like those weird TikToks, or I don't know, just videos about nothing. And I kind of felt really bummed out because I'm trying to create videos where you learn to do something that has got some substance to it, where you're not just wasting your time, right? And I kind of felt really down in the dumps because this other person who is making these kind of nonsensical videos, like where they're just kind of, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to bash what this person is doing. I don't. But it was just one of those things where I'm surprised at how many people subscribed and watched this particular channel. That, I don't know. I guess I'm just being really catty. I don't know. I don't understand how people can subscribe and watch videos that are about nothing, or I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, yeah, so that's my tangent for today. So yeah, I was really kind of feeling sorry for myself because, you know, I'm trying to create content that people learn something, and wasn't getting the views or the subscribers. And then meanwhile, this person is, you know, putting out stuff, and, you know, yeah, it's lots of subscribers, lots of views, got the YouTube play button for 10,000 subscribers, and yeah, so I was just kind of feeling like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? So yeah, I was feeling sorry for myself, and now I just have to realize it's none of my darn business whether or not people are watching. I guess I just make them, and I'll make the videos, and whoever watches, and that's great, and I should just be thankful for that. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Just be true to myself, and yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm doing these corners here. We've got this glued down, and I think, I don't know the best way to do this. Maybe trim the corners a bit. No, it's not. We want to trim in like this, I think is what we want to do. Might have to, sorry, I'm probably not on camera or on screen for this, but okay. So I think that will help. And then I'm just, oh, I got one more. And then there, and then we'll just trim some of this down. So yeah, with all that said, I am back. I am not going to worry about views and subscribers and all that nonsense. I'm just going to do it and have fun, because that's really what this is all about. It's why I started, just to have fun and kind of share my experiences as I go, and we'll let other people do them and I'll do me. Right? It's kind of funny how we can get hung up on, you know, what the Joneses are doing, right? Okay. So I think now I'm going to fold this up. So I want to get a nice big bead of glue, and then what I'm kind of thinking is I have these kind of papers that I'll kind of put over top, hopefully. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, let's glue down these edges. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys got for Christmas. What cool crafting stuff did you get that you were so excited about? And are you using it? I saw on some of my Facebook groups, lots of people got crickets and silhouettes and brother scan and cuts. I have a silhouette and a brother scan and cut, and I like them both for very different reasons. I haven't really gotten into depth with my brother scan and cut in terms of what it can all do. I literally just use it to scan and cut images that, you know, I've either stamped or printed out. So that's what I mainly use mine for. But I know you can do a whole bunch of other cool things with it. So I do most of my like SVG files and stuff like that. I do that on my Cricut, or not my Cricut, I don't have a Cricut, on my Silhouette. And yeah, you're either Team Cricut or Team Silhouette. And you know, they're both very similar machines. I can't really say anything about the Cricuts because I don't have one. I just really like the simplicity and user-friendliness of the Silhouette, and being able to create your own SVGs, and yeah, that's been super, super great. The one thing I did not like about it is, and it may just be user error on my part, but the scan and cut feature of it, to scan an image, like for some reason I cannot get my phone, because you take the picture of the image that you want to cut out on your phone, and then you upload it to the program, and then it's supposed to cut out around the edges. Well, again, it's more than likely user error, but I could never get it to work out properly. I ruined so many projects where it didn't cut around the outside of the lines, it cut into the image, and it just ruined it. And I was really, really frustrated because I couldn't get it to work. And then I couldn't get my scanner. It wouldn't recognize my scanner in the program to be able to do it from like your printer, scan it from your printer, scan the image that way. I thought that would help. But yeah, I couldn't get it to connect to my scanner on my printer, so that was a flop. So I broke down and I bought the Brother Scan and Cut. And I have to say, it's been fantastic. It does a pretty good job. There's sometimes that it doesn't pick up the edges of the image, but if you trace over it with like a black marker, or just make that outside edge a bit thicker for the scanner to recognize, then it seems to do a great job. So yeah, I really haven't had too many fails with my Brother Scan and Cut. So yeah, I really enjoy using that to cut out images. So yeah, I didn't get anything crafty this Christmas, and that's mainly because I didn't want anything for Christmas. Again, it probably had a lot to do with my mood. I was like, nah, just don't get me anything. I've got too much stuff as it is. Guys, I was in such a bad place. I was even contemplating packing up my entire craft room and getting rid of it. Getting rid of all my craft supplies. That was the extreme. I was like, no, let's just get rid of it all. It's ridiculous. I've spent so much money on this stuff. And I'm glad I didn't. My husband's like, oh, well, maybe just pack it away, but don't get rid of it. And well, I was too lazy. I didn't even pack it away. So I just left everything as is and just didn't sit down at my craft desk for over 2 months. So, but I'm back. Glad to be back. Glad I didn't get rid of it. It's just having a moment. So yeah, so no crafty things for me for Christmas this year. And really, I do. I kind of have it all. I'm not gonna lie. I even have a 3D printer that I need to reconnect. I had it connected to my computer, and then I moved my craft room from upstairs to the basement, and I just never hooked it back up again to my computer. So I really should do that, because my husband gave that to me as a gift, and I should really use it. 3D printers are so cool. Just amazing what you can make with them. I want to make myself my own book cradle with my 3D printer, and then I can have my own book cradle for when I'm doing my spines. Putting the holes in the spines. So yeah. So thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. I know this is kind of piddly watching me put together this cover, but this is what it is. This is how I do it. So I thought I'd give you a go at seeing that. And then what I'll do is this is just some, I went to print this out, and it printed, oh, this one's okay. Printed some of them like upside down. And that one isn't too bad either. But yeah, so I'm going to find some. Alright, good. Here they are. So this one I printed out. Look at these. These are gorgeous digitals. And I printed it upside down on one side. So I can just try to trim these out, maybe. And then just use them for the cover, like the backing. And do that. So let's see. What do I have? That one might be nice. Let's see if we cut it. Will it fit? Should probably use my trimmer for this, because I am not the best cutter in the world. I have to say, you guys, I got these scissors at the dollar store, and they are pretty much my favorite pair of scissors I have. And I even have these nice Tim Holtz ones. They have kind of a serrated edge on them. But yeah, I like my dollar store scissors for some reason. Seem to do well. Alright, trim this out. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but it has been so cold here. Like, it pretty much started the day before Christmas Eve. Started to get pretty cold, but we were at like minus 39. That's without the wind chill. Like, it was dying cold, and it still is. I think we're minus 20 something today. Just, yeah, chilly stuff. Okay, I think that'll work. And then I'll just, because we're gonna have the spine in here, so we'll kind of cover that up. And then maybe I can have this one on this side. I'll just meet in the middle. I think that'll be all right. Okay, so let's cut this one down. Yeah, it's kind of too bad. I have this week off of work, which is really nice. I don't have to go back to January 4th, but it's just too cold to do anything. Like, you can't be outside for any length of time. And my husband and I went out yesterday to get groceries, and that was enough. Like, his truck won't start. It's a diesel, and it won't start, so he's got to drive around my van. That, thank goodness, we got our garage cleaned up this summer that I could even park my van in the garage. So yeah, we just went out quickly to get some groceries, and that was all we could really handle. Okay, so this one I'm going to kind of trim down. Let's cut it maybe about here. See if that'll be enough. Let's save this for backing something. Yeah. Yep, okay. Let's see here. Try and line it up nicely. Again, I should have used my trimmer so that the lines were straight, but that's okay. I think that'll look pretty. Again, you're going to have the signatures in here, so we won't see that kind of overlapping. So let's put this down, and what do we want to use? I think we want to use our 3-in-1 glue again. So yeah, other than that, we had a pretty quiet Christmas. I did not do any baking this year. Last year I took a week off of work, and my mom and I nailed out a whole bunch of baking. I got nuts and bolts made, and that was it. And then I worked half a day on New Year's Eve, and we do our New Year's, I worked half a day on Christmas Eve. Words are hard today. And then we have our Christmas dinner. We kind of started a new tradition with my husband and friends. A number of years ago, we always do Christmas Eve dinner. So I was at work, and I wanted to ink those edges. No, that's okay. The wonderful hubby did the turkey and the Christmas Eve dinner, and I am so thankful for that. I'm just so thankful that he does that, does the cooking on Thanksgiving and Christmas with the turkey for me. And yeah, and it was delicious. It was such a good turkey. He always does such a good job. So that was nice. And then we just ate leftovers Christmas Day and did a whole bunch of nothing. Oops. Throwing stuff around here. I'm going to try and see if I can add a little bit of ink to the edge of this paper. It's kind of good because it, it'll still bring out the texture in the paper. You kind of won't know that I didn't do it before. There we go. Just getting rid of some of those white edges from the printing and cutting. All right. Let's see here. Could do it again when I put the other piece on, but I think that's on there fairly well. fold it over there. Let's see. Kind of bubble in there. Okay, I can push down. That's actually, I'm gonna have to use some art glitter glue here. I hope that it'll stay stuck. Just when you fold it there, it kind of bubbled. So let's see. I pin back in my art glitter glue, and then let's just fold it over. See if that works better. Look at this. Look how beautiful that's looking. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. That seems to be a bit better. Oh no, that's not what I want either. It's kind of tricky when you have it folded in the middle and the paper folding over. Maybe what I might do, since this is giving me a bit of trouble, I think I'm gonna get my tear ruler and I'm just gonna tear that down. I think it would just be easier if I had it in 3 separate blocks just for the folding, and yeah, I think that'll just work better. So you learn something each time you make a journal. And this is the first time I tried overlapping it like this, and I realized that's not gonna work. So we will just tear on the edge there. I'm sure we can use this for something. I might even use it just for in here again, but obviously, now where did my inker go? There we go. Just darken up this edge a bit. Again, it's not really going to be seen because it's going to have the signatures there, so it should be fine. Then we wanted this. And where does it fold? Here. So let's just... Okay, where do we want to rip it? That's what we need to know. Right there, so let's rip it right about here. Alright. So this time I'm going to ink it up before I glue it on. Let's get rid of some of those white edges. Yeah, we didn't, I was hoping to go to Zoo Lights this year. Haven't made it there, again, being so cold. They had to actually cancel it a couple times just because it was so cold. So I want to do that, and I kind of want to get to Heritage Park here and do something fun, but again, the weather is just so cold. It's, you know, hard to get out. Did have a couple days where we played some games. Played some games with my niece and my mom, which was fun. And then I ordered a new game. We went to our neighbors for dinner and we played a game with them. And it's Labyrinth. And it's just a really fun board game. I think it's by Ravensburger. Anyways, I ordered it off of Amazon because it was actually really fun and it really made you think. Almost like chess, where you kind of have to think a couple steps ahead. And yeah, I quite enjoyed it, so I ordered it, and hopefully should come in the next couple days, and then hopefully someone will play with me. If not, I might have to go bug my neighbor to see if she'll play with me. I love board games. They're so much fun. It's just, I always have such good memories of playing games with the family. There's just a little bit of lifting happening here with this paper bag, so I'm gonna give it some art glitter glue. And press that down. I'll just kind of seal that edge up nicely. Alright, how are we doing for time? We are okay. Got about a half hour, so let's see what we can get done. Try and put this silly pin back in glue. Alright, so we've got our front and our back done. And now we just need something here. I don't think this is going to be wide enough. No. I guess I could put this back on. And I'll just tear it down. So, tear ruler. So that can go there. And then this, we will just find the edge. And we will tear it right here. All right. So what sort of things are you guys looking forward to in the new year? Do you have any big resolutions? Do you make resolutions? I'm not a big resolution person. I just don't want to disappoint myself when I don't live up to them. Yeah, I'd rather have goals than resolutions, I think. I think that's kind of how my brain works better, because I feel like if you resolve to do something, you're promising to do something, and I don't want to break a promise. So yeah, I feel better if I just say my goal this new year is to. So let me know, guys, what you make resolutions? Do you just do goals? Do you just not even worry about it at all? One of my goals this year, this coming new year, is to get a massage once a month. I think that is a pretty darn good goal to have. My goal for more self-care. I'm actually going to add art glitter glue on this as well. Yeah, I just think I need to do a little bit more self-care. Kind of down patch I had really scared me and made me realize I need to take care of my mental health, and yeah, just to be more aware of my own needs. So that is what my goal is. There we go, look at that. I think that looks good. Again, that's going to be covered, so just put this down there. So we have our cover done. Oh. Let's see here. We might need some art glitter glue just on this edge, just to help seal it down. There we go. Yeah, just kind of cut it wide on the corner there. Should be fine. Let it dry. May even have to tear it down. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So yeah, there we go. We've got our cover kind of done. Now let's put this aside, and I want to show you guys what I had ordered. To start. So I got this, my Harry Potter journal. These are Harry Potter watercolor decals. Waterproof vinyl, weather and UV resistant, scratch resistant. So yeah, you can add these to your laptops, your phone, your car, gadgets. Yeah, I plan on using them in my journal. So these are a lot of fun. I thought these would be, I'm not gonna lie, that owl might go on my van. I love owls. I love Hedwig. Okay, so let's take a look at these. So this I got off of Amazon. And just to show you, so again, it's the Wizarding World 50 vinyl decals. So this is what you get. They're a pretty good size. Let's see, this guy's about 1.5 inches wide by 3 1/4 tall. So they're pretty good. They've got some good size to them. And we've got the trophy. Look at this. Care of Magical Creatures. Monster Book of Monsters. Yeah, so just some really fun, herbology. The snitch. Potion class. Platform 9 3/4. So yeah, I just kind of thought these would be fun to use in the journal. And then of course you've got the houses. Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff. See, Ravenclaw. So yeah, just a lot of fun little decals that we can use. That's cute. Oh, a sock for Dobby. Here's Harry's wands. Hermione's wand, I think. Sorting hat. So yeah, those will be fun to use. Then I got, let me try and put this back. See if I can get them back in the bag. Not likely. Let's not even waste time with that. Let's just put them back in this little box. So yeah, I got those. Oh, and I got, hang on. I got these. Oh. Put this back in there. So I got these. Oh, what's going on? Falling out all over. Okay. Take 2. Okay, we've got these. This is Harry Potter postcard collection. I got this off of Amazon as well. And so yeah, you get 100 images. And so I thought those would be fun to, I'm not going to take them all out, but I thought they would be fun to add as well into our journal. So lots of kind of cool images from the movie. Yeah. And then places to write on the back. So I thought that would be fun to add. You can use some of those. And I got lots of them. I might actually break some of these up and use them for Happy Mail. So if you haven't sent me Happy Mail, do that. Or snail mail. Because if you send me something, or if you send me a letter or a note or whatever, I'm going to send you something back. So I'm going to send you some fun ephemera and stuff. So now I put those in there upside down. Oh well. So yeah, make sure you take a look at the end of the video. It's got my address and in the comments down below or in the description down below. This, you guys, I got off of AliExpress. And it's fantastic. It's this, came in this paper envelope. So I carefully opened it up. Had like this kind of little sticker on the outside of it. I don't know, it's not Harry Potter themed, it's just kind of like a the Delta, the Rexall store, rug store, Hillsboro, Oregon. Yeah, so not Harry Potter related, but this envelope is fantastic. I love that they have this. I might try and actually recreate this just like with my printer. So yeah, this is kind of fun. And then inside are all these fantastic pieces of ephemera. Like, look at this. This thing is full of ephemera. So let me just pull this out. Oh no, there's still more, you guys. Okay. So I kind of want to go through this just so you get an idea. If you see this, if you just, I think, search for Wizard Ephemera on Amazon, or not Amazon, on AliExpress. I think that's how I found it. So yeah, let's kind of do a peek, see through. You can see what you get. So this is a very textured piece of cardstock, and it's got the books on it. Hogwarts 9 3/4. Another little textured, almost like linen textured paper. This is cute. Have you seen this wizard? Azkaban prisoner. That's fun. And there's these big pieces here. So this is Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. First year students will require, and it just kind of, it's almost like supply list that you get at school. So that's kind of cool. All the books you'll need. The standard book of spells, grade by Miranda Goshak. This is kind of funny. They've got all these books listed that they would need for their classes. That's kind of fun. And then we have, it's kind of like the Marauders map. School of Witchcraft. That's kind of cool. And another piece here. It's got the wizard on it. Okay. So that's fun. This is like a little ticket. Another little ticket. That's fun. Night bus. 1 passenger for a single journey. No muggles beyond this point. Again, this is all on kind of really textured linen-like paper. Harry Potter. Got his glasses. Hogwarts sign. 9 3/4. Clock. Books. The crest. Little like almost like a wax seal. We've got Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Slytherin. Again, the crest. Ooh, the Quibbler. How far will Fudge go to gain Gringotts? And there's another one there. This is kind of cool. This is on vellum paper. So these pieces are really fun. He who must not be named returns. That's awesome. The Daily Prophet. This is the letter. So again, on vellum, which is really cool. So a whole bunch of pieces on vellum. This is like part of the book. Takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So yeah, like lots of great pieces that you get in this. This is the letter. Marauder's map. Dumbledore's army. He's got all the names written down. That's cool. Each house again. And this is all the different types of wands. That's cool. And so I actually have, I'm going to get it. I picked up, so when this journal is ready for sale, it's actually going to come with a wand. How cool is that? This thing is, it's wooden and it's heavy, and yeah, it's a Harry Potter wand, and so I want to actually put this together as a set. So it's going to have the Harry Potter wand and the journal with it, so I think that's really cool. Anyways, so this is the picture of all the different types of wands. Another letter. Oh, the uniform, course books, other equipment that they'd need. Always. And the last piece here, proclamation. So yeah, I think this is a lot of fun stuff that we'll be able to play with for sure in this journal. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that stuff. So we have the postcards, we have this ephemera, and then we have the vinyl decals. Then the kit itself that I got from CompassandInk, it had some ephemera with it, so we can take a quick look at that as well. I just kind of got a mess going on here, guys. Sit here. Okay, move this out of the way. So yeah, we've got some envelopes. And then we've got some labels, another little kind of coin envelope. some more here. That's fun. And we have some little pockets. Some like little journal cards and a belly band. So that's fun. Some tags, another belly band. So this, if I went around the edges of this with a dark marker or pen, I can then put this through and cut it out on my brother's Scan and Cut. So I might actually do that. Oh, we've got some corner pockets and some tickets. So those are fun. Some other kind of little journaling pieces here. Journaling cards. An ephemera that we can put on tags. That'll be fun. Another little belly band. And then, oh, this set is actually from Ginger Journals at Etsy.com. This is a different set altogether. She has the 4 different houses. I'm not going to use this one on this journal because it doesn't, the colors just don't go. It's just not the same. But there are other Harry Potter kits out there. This one was specifically the Gryffindor house. But yeah, they have like the Slytherin and the Ravenclaw and all the other houses as well as downloads, but and some ephemera. But I just don't think that these colors really go, or the style of it just didn't really go with this. I kind of like this look a little bit better for the journal that I want to do right away. I'll do another journal with this. I just yeah, I just wanted to work with that other one first. So yeah, let's take a look at our cover and see. Seems to have dried well. I'm not sure, you know, I say that, but look at that. I wonder. I'm not sure what I want to do for the front of this, so I'm going to have to probably come back to that about what I want to do on the front. I don't like this at all, you guys. What can I use? I know I have a little knife somewhere. I don't like that this is folding up here. Can you see that? That's bugging me. And I'm looking for a knife. Maybe I'll just use these scissors. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I'm gonna rip nicely now. Look, no, it's not gonna rip nice. It kind of bugs me though. Let's see if I can trim it off. Sorry guys, I'm all like distracted now with this thing. Bugs me. There we go. Kind of rip it here. That's better. And I'll just go along with the inking tool to kind of, oops. There, I think that's a bit better. It's just bugging me. I didn't like how that was laying. Okay, and then we'll just bring in this inking tool. And ink it up there. No one will be the wiser. Okay. So yeah, I think the cover turned out well. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure what I want to do to the front of it. So I'm gonna have to think on that. Yeah, I'll have to come back, guys, I think, because I just haven't gotten that far in my head. I think I'm doing fairly well for my first time back in the saddle here, so maybe we will just end the video here where you can see we've covered the inside and the front of this one, and then once I figure out what I'm going to do for the cover, we'll be back and we'll do that as another video. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. Again, I appreciate every single one of you, your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribing. Remember to hit that notification bell for the next video. I appreciate every single one of you, and P.S. I love you. Hey guys, I would love to do a snail mail swap with you. So go ahead, check out my address there. Send me some of your creations. I'd love to feature them on my YouTube channel, and I'd love to send you a little something back. Let's spread the crafty love with each other. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Even better, send me a comment. I'd love to know what you have to say. Thanks again, guys, and P.S. I love you.